Hello and welcome to today's midday briefing, this Monday, the 22nd of July. I'd like to start with Portugal, where the Commission is closely following the situation after the forest fires in Castelo Branco. Our thoughts are with everyone affected and the first responders working currently in very difficult conditions. At Portugal's request, the EU has activated its Copernicus satellite to produce maps of the affected areas. Commissioner Stylianides is in contact with the Portuguese authorities and has spoken to Portuguese Internal Administration Minister Eduardo Cabrita to reaffirm the EU's readiness to step up our assistance if required and if requested. Following the meeting of the heads of cabinet this morning, I can now confirm the college agenda for this week. It's a very full agenda because this will be the last college meeting before September, although as you know the Commission never stops working and will still have midday briefings all through the summer, which will try to keep this very heavy agenda manageable for you by spreading out the press events over the course of the week. Starting tomorrow, the College will outline ways to step up EU action to protect the world's forests and restore them in a sustainable and responsible way. And we will have First Vice President Timmermans and Vice President Katainen in the press room tomorrow at 12 to present the Commission's communication on this. On Wednesday, on the economic front, the College will discuss the governance framework for the budgetary instrument for convergence and competitiveness of the euro area. Also on the agenda are the relations between the Single Resolution Board and the Commission. The College will also discuss ways to boost the effectiveness of EU anti-money laundering framework and the framework on the financing of terrorism, and this in the context of the 5th Anti-Money Laundering Directive, which was adopted by Member States which came into force on the 30th of May 2018 and which should be transposed by Member States by January next year. The Commissioners will also take stock of data protection rules since the entry into force of the General Data Protection Regulation last year. This part will be presented by Vice President Dombrovskis and Commissioners Oettinger and Jourova on Wednesday, following the College meeting. There will also be a technical briefing already tomorrow at 11 in Aquarium 4 on the governance framework for the euro area, which will of course be under embargo until the College readout on Wednesday. And lastly, on the College agenda, the College will also adopt the 19th report on progress towards an effective and genuine security union on Wednesday. Sinon, en termes d'annoncement,
another announcement is that we have good news on the Juncker plan. The plan supports two investments of the European Investment Bank in France and in Spain to the tune of about 180 million euros. The first of the projects is a loan for 130 million euros to the de Richebourg Group to help support its multi-annual investment plan in France for recycling and the circular economy. The second project is a 50 million euro project for the financing of Cedeno, a Spanish company specialized in steel, to help it in the domains of energy efficiency, digitalization, tricky to pronounce sometimes, and innovation. More information is available in the daily news on this and other announcements.
Not least, let me welcome a rather large group of visitors into the press room today, students from the Universidad de Comillas in Madrid. Hello. That's all from me for today. Over to you for your questions. Jurek.